Welcome back everyone to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online Beta, with me, TheDragoclaw. So last time we found out we were dead, which is a good start to a game. So let's continue, try and find our way out of here and get it for profit. Not necessarily in that order. So yeah, as I'm walking around here, I'm going to switch to third person mode for a little bit and zoom out a bit. So you can just sort of take in the environment, which is pretty decent even on low settings. Oh, this guy, can I take his sword? No.
Confidence is a beast that grows two heads by each that is cut off.
You have a way with words, Mr. Prophet. Now I'm going to try and be careful around here because last time I was here in the beta, I crashed. So let's hope this won't happen this time. Guy, I've not gonna lose heart in like 2 minutes. Also, one thing you might have noticed if you're in previous betas, they have decreased the time it took to load. It was agonizing at one point. It was like literally like 10 minutes to load something. Sometimes it just wouldn't load at all. Okay, so I suppose we better talk to this woman.
Come, the sentinels are at the top of those towers. We need to find a way up.
What are these sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in the harbor. The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. Any luck will buy us the time we need to free the prophet.
I always feel kind of awkward when I'm trying to do voice acting kind of in my LPs, which is why I don't do it. But it's also just as awkward like not saying anything for extended periods of time, so you'll have to pardon one of the two.
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the sentinels unguarded.
That would be pretty stupid of him. Let's go. Okay, back to first person mode. Press control to sneak. So far, sneaking has not seemed that useful in the game, just really because of how the game handles sneaking. I'm getting a low FPS. Let's try and take this guy out. I hadn't drawn my weapons, that was a oversight. Ouch. Who hit me? Oh, probably her as she was dying. Okay. Damn, sorry about the low FPS issues here. It happened last time if I recall correctly. But everywhere else on the game. Perfectly okay. So we need to go up to the top of this hill if I recall correctly. Feral Shriven. Aiyah! You're no match for my axe. Well, I say that. I just used my ability there by pressing 1. One decent thing about this game is the toolbars, like in Skyrim, all go away when you're not using them. So, you know, it helps you feel a little bit more immersed. Although it's not very good for the seasoned MMO people who like to see all the feedbacks. Oh my. Hi guy, you're an eye. You must be one of those things I was sent to destroy. And the eye's dead.
While he's blinded, we must get to the prophet's cell.
You know, I'm pretty sure he saw us coming. We weren't exactly secretive about that, but okay. Map. I always forget where to go. Okay, so go down there and across the river. Gotcha. Blair to you two. Is he chasing us? No, he's fighting that other guy. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's Lyris, isn't it? Yeah, that's Lyris. I'm helping! There we go. All done. Oh, an iron greatsword. That could be useful. Flame of Jarnock! Die! So unfortunately as an MMO, things do respawn. That can kind of ruin immersion. I'm going to be speaking about immersion a lot because, to me, in an Elder Scrolls game, that's paramount. Take that what you will, and also you'll be seeing a lot of people sort of running about. Not much of the game is instanced, unfortunately, which I really do feel like is something they should fix, because that's one of the key instances of Elder Scrolls, like feeling like you can have an impact on the world, but if like hundreds of other people are doing exactly the same thing you are right in front of you, you're kind of like, I'm not really sure I'm having a significant impact in the world. Okay, so
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
well, that seems like a problem. You should probably elaborate.
Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Yeah, I did think we were spotted. I mean, it was kind of staring at us.
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees
Well,
things
Shao
he wants
Goroth.
them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. He knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Okay, let's go find this Cadwell. So, first time playing through this game, I was really pleased with who I found out when I found out who the voice actor for Cadwell was.
Two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
As I'm sure you can hear, the voice actor for Cadwell is Basil Fawlty, or oh god damn it, what's his name? I can't believe it, I had it in my head a second ago. Oh, that's embarrassing, I'm so sorry.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
Hello, Cadwell.
Oh yes, indeed, a pleasure. And there is. Good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
And I'm back.
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the prophets straight away. Do give it my best.
Also, whenever I was typing, I'm sorry if I distracted you from the main plot here, but you can always go back and rewatch the video and listen to Mr. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, Python, instead of watching me type.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Farewell, Cadwell. So, looks like we're gonna have to go and enter the Undercroft. Yep, I knew that, I was paying attention. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Wow, Cold Harbor kind of looks very blue, which I suppose is to be expected. Blue fire, does that emit cold? Who knows? Much better loading time. Yes.
This place stinks of death and decay.
Indeed. Goodbye. I'm sorry I had to talk to you. So, right about now you'll be kind of experiencing what I have experienced in the past, and will probably be starting to understand why I believe everything should be instance. In this game, It's hard to explain. In the Elder Scrolls, you need to feel like you're making an impact, and you'd expect a dungeon like this to be instanced in a game, but no, you can see these people walking around, and all these enemies that were meant to, like, challenge you, don't challenge you, because I can just let other people deal with them, or something like that. Because, like, oh, there's a trap that I should have seen. Ouch! God damn it, I thought I... Oh well. Latency. Yeah, as I was saying, but basically the gist of this is, this should be... this should be instanced, and not open to the world. There we go, sprinted across it properly that time. She does not care about damage. Search all these crates, because we can. I suppose that this is one good thing about the Elder Scrolls Online, is they did manage to keep this aspect of Elder Scrolls. Searching random chests and getting loot from it. Okay. Oh, that's empty. I won't search for those crates, because I can't really be bothered. I say that's a good thing and then just completely ignore it. I used to know my way around this place. Get out of my face, guy. There we go. So... Oh, forgotten Maple Eye Stealth. Not too bad, could sell that for a little bit of money. Whoa, accidentally did a roll. Okay, let me just get my map up, Miles. Okay, so I need to go this away, and then just follow the river. Okay, I can do that. This place is very easy to get turned around in. Oh no, lag spike, not gonna be bad. It's a real good thing those booby traps don't really matter. That could have been my death in... That would have been my death in any other Elder Scrolls game. So, that's another problem with this game. One of the two main problems I have with this game are encountered in this one location. The fact that the dungeons aren't instanced, so, you know, you see other people doing the exact same thing you're about to do. Which is okay to a certain extent, but I'd much prefer it if, you know, it was instanced. At least most of it. And the other problem is that the enemies just really are no threat to you at all. And neither are really most of the traps. You have to be attacked by a lot of things to make it even possibly challenging. Which is unfortunate. Also, you might be noticing a bit of latency. That's because I'm playing on the North American server, because we're stress testing that as part of the beta. There is a European server which I'll be playing on at release, so hopefully that will be reduced.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Okay, I'll follow you. And now, although I've got it on fairly low settings actually, this is actually quite impressive when you've got it on high. I must say they did do this fairly well.
Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening a cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Crazy but logical. I won't try and convince her otherwise because I don't know her well enough. I'm just gonna say, go ahead.
Right now, but the Prophet chose you for a reason. You're important, and everyone and everything we've ever loved is in danger. Get the Prophet to safety. I'll find my own way back if I can.
I'll keep him safe.
There are locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes for your protection.
I understand perfectly. I've dealt with MacGuffins before. Okay. Go over here and use this Daedric pinion by pointing at it. I'm very experienced at pointing. Also, you'll notice things rendering in the distance. That's because I've lowered my view distance just to try and get another decent frame rate. And point.
I give myself that the prophet might be free!
I'll try and be silent during these, but you probably heard about my chair creak as I leant back in it. Okay, and they did the old switcheroo.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There is sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
Wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, you must make haste to the anchor.
I find that hard to believe, but okay.
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Okay. Let's go do that, shall we? So now we've got to escort the prophet out of here. Whilst gazing at this pretty impressive sight, to be honest. So many particle effects. Okay, now let's go up. I believe all of these dungeons, just like in Skyrim, were not handcrafted, so they are pretty awesome, like level design and everything. Every time there's a lag spike, take a drink. If it lasts for more than 2 seconds, take 2. And oh, hi Molag Ball. Well, what? Oh, hi there. I forgot about you. You are much easier to deal with at range. Oh! Hiya! Oh, you didn't really appreciate that, do you? Come on. What the hell are you? You're like some kind of snake woman. With 4 arms. I suppose it's an anchor guardian. Now this is, I suppose, kind of meant to be a boss fight, but it's not a particularly difficult one at the moment. Mostly thanks to having the prophet back there. Because he keeps healing you and everything, but she does do a decent amount of damage. Okay, let's talk to the prophet.
Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard.
A sky shard?
An ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation.
Oh yeah, Lorcan.
Collect and absorb its power. It should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Some interesting lore surrounding Lorcan, if I remember correctly. I'll probably bring it up again when it becomes more relevant. But yeah, sky shards. Basically, you find 3 of these and you get a skill point. They're dotted around about Tamriel, so you know, they reward exploration. Which is fairly decent, but again, it's been done before. or similar things have. Okay, Sky Shard absorbed.
It is time. If we are to return to our own realm, we must act quickly.
Very well.
First, we must activate the anchor. I can sense the dark energy emanating from 2 devices on either side of me. Activate both devices. I will begin the ritual that will pry open the jaws of oblivion and allow us to escape.
Ah, activate 2 devices. I've had practice at this.
There is no way to know for sure. In fact, it's extremely unlikely we will both arrive at the same location. Fear not. I will find you again when the time is right. Now go. Activate the devices.
Very well. Okay, let's use our magic fingers and point at this device. Active. And we have a MacGuffin. Ah, these MacGuffins are closer than my previous MacGuffins. Oh.
Great Agathon, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
And there we go through Tamriel. I think that's a pretty awesome way to get out of a realm. Sort of get floated up through a ring of particle effects. Okay, now if this loading screen goes on for too long, I will pause the recording and resume it when we get back. How long have we been going? 22 minutes. In fact, ending recording right now would probably be a decent idea. So, I think I will do just that. Next episode, we will get started with the quests that occur when we return to Tamriel. I'll see you there.